told it to him. So for the kids, for the youngsters, what they see is more knowledgeable. They assimilate it quicker. So, and then when I see they've seen me do it and I make them do it, which means they participate in the production of that activity, they understand it.
I understand that.
You see?
And when you see, like, when they can see us, coaching them, and like you say, you invent skills,
Yes.
they try to make it.
Yes. The thing is, that's why it's a methodological process, which means you have to do the things
Step by step.
Step by step, one thing at a time. You have to adapt. For example, most kids or most players, even in the adults, we all have our own methods of learning, our ways of understanding. The first thing that is important for the coach is you have to try to know the player. So when you know the player, you know how to reach him. And how do you know the player? This is when the knowledge of why, when, and how you do this comes in. You have to try to see what the player thinks, what he knows, and then you see what you can put into him or what you can take out of him.
Exactly, I agree what you're saying. And what I was saying before, when you are as a player in the pitch, you won't think about others, you think about yourself. Then as a coach, you have to think about all the team.
Yes, it's true. It's as a player, you are part of a unit, which means you are on the pitch in the midst of other 10 players. You try to use your own abilities for the best use of in combination with the other players. But as a coach, you have all of them. You have to try to bring all of them to becoming one unit. Whilst as a player, you are part of a unit. But as a coach, you have to create that unit from individualization to a group unit. So it's different. It's a knowledge that for us coaches, we have to try to understand. That's why the fact that I was an ex-star player doesn't mean I can automatically coach. I have to, in as much as I went through the process of developing my talents to play, I also have to now develop the talent of putting what I have here into others.
And what do you think about the nursery here in Mtarfa? How long have you been here?
Yeah, I've been in Mtarfa now for close to 2.5 seasons, approximately 3 years in January, and it's not been easy. Like, the concept we have here in Malta is like when somewhere is small, they are small because it's not good or there is something not right, or maybe they cannot get big. But that hasn't been my case, When I came, there was basically little or no structure. I had to get into...
You have to start all over again.
Restructuring and doing a lot of programs and things. And then after that, I came into making sure and bringing in my philosophy and ideas of football. What I think of football, how I think it should be played, and how I think I can transfer that into the players so they can transfer it into the game situation. Because it's one thing to empower or give knowledge of football to a player. It's another thing to make him produce that knowledge in a match situation. So in Mtarfa, we've been through this process and we're still learning, and thanks to the MFA Technical Center, they helped polish what I know in terms of guiding and making me understand more. Because most times now, I can see why, when I was a player, my coach was telling me, do this.
And then after you will realize, that's why the coach was telling me do that, do
Yes. So the coaching education reactivated all my past activities and helped put them, bring the fragments into a clearer picture. So I can now instruct and tutor the kids.
Thanks for interview. Coach Dota, as we all know, he used to play with Bikirkar Hibernians Mashashlock, ex-player. Now he's the head coach of the Mtarfa Nursery. And thanks for the interview.
Thanks.
Hawnhekk għandna l-coach tal-Under 7 tal-Mtarfa, x'isem please?
Wej Mikallef.
Kif aħna sejrin?
Tajjeb.
Naħseb di l-ewwel sena vera.
Ejwa.
Kif tħossok?
Kelli esperjenzi oħrajn imma di l-ewwel sena ma' tim tiegħi.
Meta tajt l-ewwel sena, meta tajt tara d-dok it-tfal kollha tgħidina ma kif ħan nikkontrollhom. Tiġik dik l-idejat dak il-ħsieb?
Ejwa, logħba żgħira miegħi ċajtaw miegħi ġifieri.
Mhix problema.
Mhux daqshekk problema.
Ma bħala numru ta' tfal kemm din?
Mhux dejjem l-istess se ngħidu hekk imma meta kellna l-under 9 magħhom nkunu 20-15 ħaġek.
Fli intom qegħdin naħseb intu ieħor x'hekk ma tkunx waħdek?
Normalment hekk. Imma biex jaraw li kun sejjer sew jiġi ħadd miegħi il-coach doda jew hekk.
Inti issa tuħu l-esperjenza naħseb hu tilqodnim tkompli bħala coaching?
Ovvjament. Sagrifiċi u hekk ġifieri.
Tara sagrifiċi iktar milli tkun as a player?
Ejwa, x'tippjana x'ħad tkun ħadd tagħmel problemi bit-tfal minn ma jiġikx, ġifieri hemm iktar taħbita.
Għandek iktar responsabilità. Fil-futur?
Li nasa x'imkien il-fuq. Nisfjera jgħidu hekk. Tisfjera ma jiswa xejn.
Le ma taqtax qalbek u vera.
Ori, jew minn għalih.
Thank you tal-intervista. Hawnhekk se nkomplu bil-programm tagħna, hawnhekk għandna l-Under 17 tan-Nursery tal-Mtarfa, hawnhekk dejja kif qed taraw, hawnhekk għandna lil x'isem?
Odin Sammut.
Kemm ilek Odin?
Mid-2006 minn meta fetaħ il-klabb.
Minn meta fetaħ, kemm tara d-differenza? Ovvjament li bdejt żgħir u fatila.
Ejja, qabel konna nitrenjaw għas-terf ma kienaw u issa għandna t-terf għandna ġiex pitches.
Kuntent u vera.
Ejwa.
U bħala pożizzjoni tiegħek?
Qoddim id-difiża.
Grazzi, hawnhekk għandna lil
Mattia Kulina.
Nasab keeper u vera. Kollok problemi daqsxejn. Kien hemm forsi lobbit illi lajt ħafna goals u kien hemm lobbit illi l-qajt goals?
Kien hemm l-ewwel logħba tiegħi ma' Under 17 labt tajjeb, kont ġibt 3 saves kbar. Mbagħad m'għamilux lajna 8 mal msida, ma konna għadin ħażin dak iż-żmien.
Il-kampjonat dis-sena?
Għadin is-7 minn 12 bħala tim ta' Under 17 mill-Mtarfa maħniex sejrin ħażin.
Intom qegħdin section D.
Section D.
Ovvjament naf li forsi kien hemm diffikultajiet li ma titieħu paċenzja.
Eżatt. Ma.
Hawnhekk għandna lil x'isem?
Ġonatin Barbara.
Kemm ilek hawn?
Dis-sena bdi.
Dis-sena kont ma' klab soħra bil-ma ġejt?
Le, dis-sena bdi.
Ġast dis-sena, ma kont tipprattika futbol
Naqa.
fit-triq. Kif tħossok?
Kondent.
Bħala pożizzjoni fejn tilab?
Left back.
Left back. Naħseb titla' u tinżel? Kollok naħseb ikollok l-avversarju tiegħek ħaffast. Forsi labtu ma' timiet aktar superjuri.
Kollok tiġri iktar, tuż iktar stamina.
Kien hemm timiet li labtu forsi ma' Section A?
Le. Section D sissa.
Laqqas friendlies?
Le.
Thank you, hawnhekk għandna lil min?
Daniel Kulina.
Kemm ilek Daniel?
Xit minn xhur.
Minn xhur biss, kont ma' xi klab soħra qabel?
La.
Dejjem hawn.
Ejja.
Pala taħriġ u pala training?
La, rajt training tajjeb. 3 darbit fil-ġimgħa ikollna ġifieri għandna biżejjed.
Ikolkom problema għandna fintu id-dileta, ikolkom low levels, skola.
Ejja dik iva. Ġieli ma kun hemm min ma jmurx il-logħob u hekk minħabba studju.
Tipprova tqasmu l-affarijiet. Thank you. Hawnhekk għandna lil min? Kemm ilek hawn?
4 snin.
4 snin. Il-pożizzjoni tiegħek fejn tilab?
Center back.
Center back. Kif tara dik il-pożizzjoni, center back?
Jien dejjem kon nilab dik il-pożizzjoni minn dukon zeru u drajt biha.
Meta tara l-avversarju tiegħek aħjar minnek, kif ħadittek il-jum?
Tħaw, il-konċentrament irid ikun l-iktar kbir u biex ikollok logħba tajba.
U li komunikazzjoni titkellimhom vera. Il-futur tiegħek?
Sissa l-ewwel ngħaddim il-low levels.
L-luku naħseb kemm li nagħmel intervisti, l-luku player li qalli li għaddim il-low levels. Hawnhekk għandna l-coach il-Jeffrey Azzopardi, il-coach tal-Under 17 tal-Mtarfa. Jeffrey, kif għandna sejrin dis-sena l-kampjonat?
Mela, kampjonat hemm ħaltin, kellna rebħa, kellna telfa. Ma bħala lob qegħdin nimprovjaw mill-logħba għall-logħba. Fimni l-età hija diffiċli kemm Għax ikollok minn għadu jibda skola ġdida, allura sakemm jissetilja, is-17 iż-żgħar low levels, ġifieri problema oħra, imma dejjem tara kif ħadd iċċellinġi għal dawn l-isfidi.
Eżatt kif għat inti dileta naħseb hija diffiċli li jkunu għadhom qegħdin jikbru f'dak is-sens li ma jfux fejn ħajmorru.
L-ikbar challenge huwa l-futur tagħhom akademiku. Xa jagħmlu skola, fejn ħajmorru, imbagħad tibda tissetilja bil-mod la jibda l-iskola tibda jissetjaw bażikament.
Firri kollok problemi daw, per eżempju ma jiġix training, ħabba low levels, ħabba
Ovvjament, baqa ftit żmien għal low levels, issa la jibda diħel żmien. Ovvjament iktar ħajżdiedu, ma privatijiet u dil-age group kważi dur mal-iskola.
U ma tistax plejer tajlu ma jmux fil-privat, ħabba l
Ekku. Ma fortunatament, dal-age group huwa dedikat. Ġifieri min jista' dejjem anka training dejjem attenda biħġaru u anka l-lob.
Inti dejjem kont tikkoċja di l-età kellek forsi age groups differenti?
Bażikament hawnhekk ili 5 snin nikkoċja dejjem għajtiela miż-żgħar dejjem biddel age group. Huwa challenge ġdid għalija li jkollok dell-età huwa challenge.
Li tajjeb li jkollok iċ-challenge?
Fimni tajjeb ħafna għax inti dejjem tieħu esperjenza minn tifel għal żagħżugħ, tifhem mhux dejjem bqajt pereżempju biż-żgħar u dejjem bqajt biż-żgħar taħsibha bħal il-mentalità taż-żgħar tajjeb li tibdel.
Li tajjeb li tibdel, però naf ħafna coaches ikunu jridu jqogħdu maż-żgħar ma rridux jafu mal-kbar. Naf coaches ilhom 10 snin pereżempju.
Ifhimni opinjonijiet, jiena għalija sibni tajjeb li bdilt l-age groups kważi kollha.
Le jien naqbel 100% li tajjeb li tikkoċja kbar.
Xin iddur kważi l-age groups kollha tgħid jiena il-livell tiegħi jew il-know-how tiegħi huwa l-aħjar dawk l-age groups. Allura tifok iktar fuq dawk l-age groups. Biss sibni tajjeb li bdiet dort l-age groups.
L-ewwa tajjeb li kif qed inti tipprova age group differenti, ovvjament iktar ma titla' tarġa' iktar titgħallem anke inti bħala coaching.
Mhix hekk il-coaching qatt ma tallem biżejjed. Illum għandi dal-age group tallimt mod. Issa għaddieħla jaf ikoll age group differenti aħna tallem xi ħaġa ġdida żgur differenti.
Ekku, jew tista' terġa' tinżel ma' eżgħar jew tista' terġa' titla'. Hawnhekk ġejna fit-tmiem il-programm Nursery Stars aħna nintaqgħu bħalhom ġimgħa, grazzi tal-li segwejtuna.